All right. We got something new today. We're going to do a question answer where I'm out. I'm going to ask questions, and all the opinions are coming from Justin Claes, Justin from Brooklyn.
Soon I'm moving to Jersey, so it won't be Justin from Brooklyn anymore.
No, you'll always be Justin from Brooklyn.
It's going to be Justin who lives in Jersey.
From Brooklyn. When are you moving to Jersey?
As soon as I can. Buddy of mine, he lives up in Sussex.
All right.
So that's like way up in the mountains. And that's like, I went to his house a few times. And I'm like, this is the way. This is what I need. I need this.
Yeah, just get away from everything.
I hate the fucking five boroughs.
Yeah, I don't blame
like with a passion. I can't. I couldn't hate them anymore.
It's getting worse and worse and worse. I know.
It's just getting stupider. You get people from like out of state that move there. They live there for a few years. Like, yeah, you know what?
Yeah, it's getting worse and worse.
It was a lot more fun before you guys moved in.
So if this does good, we're gonna do this probably like, I don't know, once a month, twice a month. We'll figure it out. So we're just gonna do a question answer. I'm gonna ask you things that are politically correct today that seem strange to normal people, and then you're gonna give me your opinion, and that's about it. All right. So last week, I don't know if anybody saw it, but Dr. Phil was on Joe Rogan. And I actually changed my opinion of Dr. Phil the first time I saw him on Joe Rogan because he was really down to earth and really intelligent. And it wasn't like the show. He was just like a therapist on Joe Rogan, just down to earth, shooting the shit with them. So I watched the second one. And apparently he had a show on his show called Words You Can't Say. And he ran down the list on Joe Rogan. And it just blew me away. So I'm going to run down the list with you of phrases that you can't say. And I'm going to see if you get your opinion. Got it?
Well, hold on. You got to say every single phrase. Because I saw the whole thing.
Yeah, we're going to say one at a time. What do you think?
There's like 30 phrases.
No. I'm going to stick to the top. Let's see. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to stick to 8. Well, actually, 2 of them are kind of like the same.
The main stupid ones?
Yeah, the main stupid ones. So the first one that I thought was strange was peanut gallery. Like, apparently peanut gallery is offensive now.
For who? People with peanut allergies? You can't say that word. I might get a fucking outbreak.
I never thought of that.
That's like, oh my God. What is that? First of all, what is the origin of that?
All right. So supposedly the peanut gallery it was the cheap seats, right?
Oh, at the ball game.
Yeah.
Looking for those peanuts.
Yeah. So peanuts were a cheap snack.
The peanut gallery.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know what the fuck.
But anybody who was supposedly the phrase derived from the vaudeville age. So it didn't come from baseball. It came from before that. And obviously, a lot of the people that were poor were of color, but you really got to dig deep to get offensive on this one, on the peanut.
You got to look for shit.
Yeah. So if you go to the bleacher seats in Yankee Stadium, do they still have it? But the old Yankee Stadium,
it is. No, the bleachers in Yankee Stadium, it's white trash.
Yeah, it was the bleacher.
Literally, it's Puerto Ricans and white trash.
Yeah, it was the bleacher creatures
that fight each other. It's insane.
Yeah. So that's the peanut guy. The next one is tone deaf.
Oh my God, who's that offensive to?
The deaf people.
People with no musical fucking background.
Yeah, deaf people. Apparently, who told them?
Who signed that to them? Oh, you did that? Is that the truth? Motherfuckers.
and the other one was this one was really strange. Blindsided or blind spot in the car is offensive.
Who showed them that one? Watch out for the blind side. Oh, yeah, because what blind guy's driving a car?
Yeah, really.
You got to put them on. Say, hey, listen, I know you're blind, but we're being fucking, inclusive here. So we're gonna let you drive the car. Just watch out for your blind spot.
Yeah. But Dr. Phil on Joe Rogan said that he actually spoke to several people that had either were fully blind or partially blind, and they couldn't believe that phrase was offensive, that they weren't offended at all.
Yeah, it's offensive to people who could see. Probably white people, because white people I've noticed have to be the savior. In everything that's like offensive, white people have to jump in and say, "Hey, I'm gonna be a savior. I have no idea what it's like to be you, but I'm gonna save you."
And it's a particular group of white people too.
Yeah, you can't say the name.
Yeah, I don't know why. Why can't we say the name?
Well, liberals, I don't know.
It's usually left wing, liberal, college age, give or take.
Yeah. Well, they're the same people that think men can have babies.
Right.
Where the fuck that came from?
This one was strange. First world problems. Apparently, that's offensive now.
Well, what's my problem? But the thing is, they give you like this example, but then they can't give you like they give you like a made up example, like first world problems. Okay, well, what's the first world problem?
Yeah,
like, I pretty much live paycheck to paycheck.
Dr. Phil apparently asked his audience why that's offensive, and some of the members of the audience said because the majority of third world countries are of color.
Well, that's my problem. How?
Yeah.
It's just, you know what it is? It's embarrassing. Like I talk to Jay Soffo pretty regularly.
Yeah.
And you know how Jay is. Jay's very, to the point.
Right.
He's he thinks for himself.
Right.
And even he's like, dude, he's like, half the shit I said to him, it's like so ridiculous. He's like, dude, this is embarrassing.
Yeah. The majority of people think that this is embarrassing.
No, a majority of upper middle class white people think this is a problem.
It's only a small percentage of people that are out.
Like, I don't fucking like. What do you think? I have it so good. I jump in my 2008 Honda Accord with 150,000 miles on it.
Yeah.
To go to the store to scrounge up change to buy fucking cigarettes and beer with.
To go to your job where you're 30 stories in the air, strapped to a beam, right?
Yeah, I know. My privilege is fucking shining through the roof.
Yeah. So for people who don't know, haven't watched the news with us, I am a sewer worker and Justin is an iron worker, which I would gladly take my job over his, even though I am ankle deep in shit with rats around. I don't know how you are 30 foot in the air, and the only thing you have is what do they refer to, where you're strapped to the metal beam?
Oh, lanyard.
Whatever they call it. And then you have to basically put the beams together on huge skyscrapers. And that's your job. And I don't know how you don't have like a pair of Depends on, because I'd be shitting my pants the whole time.
No, you get used to it. At first, it's well, even if I don't do it for a while, because you don't always connect. You sometimes you get out to, bolt up or throw deck. But if they send me to a bridge tomorrow, and a bridge is fucking weird because it's a sheer drop, like literally, and so it's it takes a minute to get used to.
Yeah. Did you ever watch those videos of when they were doing the Empire State Building?
Oh, those guys were they were wearing fucking blouses and slacks.
Yeah, and shoes,
dress shoes.
Yeah, it was before work boots.
Yeah, they did it
with no straps.
No. I mean, I don't know. It's just I watch the old videos. Like even in Apprenticeship, it showed us the old videos. And I was like, Jesus Christ! Like, these fucking guys, if they could do it like that, I could do it with what I got.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
They just not tied off anything. It's like, oh.
And nobody bitched and complained back then.
No, if you did, you got fined.
Right.
Your family starved.
Brainstorm. Apparently, brainstorm is offensive now.
To who?
To people that have some kind of brain
That
damage.
don't have brains.
The people that are able-bodied.
Of course, you're able-bodied doesn't mean you don't have a brain. It's oh my god, brainstorm.
Yeah.
That's you could blur that one out.
Yeah, I can believe it. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah,
that's insane. Brainstorm.
Yeah.
But like, who with a brain finds that offensive?
Yeah, I don't know, because everything involves your brain. So, like,
literally
walking, chewing gum, everything is
the phone.
Everything is
tweeting that.
Yeah, right. Exactly. I don't know. And the strangest one of all, which was really, this one's really bad. This one's ridiculous. It's mom and dad. Apparently, it's offensive to say mom and dad now.
Why? Because if you have no dad,
I
don't have a dad anymore. You don't have a dad anymore.
Yeah, right.
So why would I find that offensive?
Apparently, if you have a mom and a mom, or a dad and a dad,
you know what? Fuck you. Be a normal kid and just have one. Have each same sex fucking parent.
Yeah.
Like, why is that? My whole thing is with this whole fucking craziness. Just because you live a certain way doesn't give you this entitlement that makes me have to feel bad that I live a certain way.
Yeah, right.
It's like, what the fuck? Like, yeah, I had a mom and a dad growing up. Oh, you didn't? Okay, so fuck you. Like,
I don't know what you want me to say.
I'm not normal. I am.
If you wanted to, you could be offended by anything.
Yeah, I'm offended by money. You know why? Because I don't have a lot, and some people do have a lot.
Right, exactly. Because it's going that far.
You can't live rich.
Yeah,
unless you're doing with me.
This one I'm on the fence about, because when I found out the meaning, I was like, ooh, but I don't think it's still picnic.
I know. Yeah. What's the full term?
Yeah, no, we can't say it.
I don't know. If I went to the park and had a picnic, the last thing in my head would be the actual fucking meaning.
Yeah, but my thing is, like, if you took something that was offensive or degrading or whatever the case may be, and over years the term became nice, if you will. No, right? It became something nice, right? So okay, so I'll just clean it up. So picnic, apparently years ago, when there was slavery early in the early America days, picnic was short for pick a N-word. And they would actually have a N-word person, and they would lynch him, and they would actually make a day out of it. They would eat food and hang out, and it's really, really
cornucopia.
Yeah, it's really, really bad. And if you look
it's awful.
It's really awful. And if you actually look it up, there's actually pictures of like kids playing.
I can't
yeah, it's really, really bad. It's really, really bad. But now picnic means just going to the park and having a sandwich, like with your wife or your girl.
Have an apple, have a beer.
So I'm on the fence about that one, because it's like, okay, we took something terrible and we made it good. Right?
I don't know. I wasn't here when that happened. My parents or my father, he was first generation born in America.
Right.
My mother's, I think she's second generation. So it's like, who the fuck?
Yeah, me too. My grandparents are from
Italy. We just got here. Where's the picnic? Oh, what? You racist motherfucker.
Yeah.
Oh, why didn't they know it?
My mother watched the movie 12 Years a Slave years ago when it first came out. And that was a crazy movie. And my mother watched it, and she goes, my mother's 87. So she still uses the term.
Well, that's right? Listen, before you go any further, that was the acceptable term when your mother was growing up. When she first got here.
Right, exactly.
It's not like it's the same standards of people born today. They didn't have the standard. It's not the same.
It's not the same. Yeah.
You can in World War II. They call the Japs the Japanese Japs.
Yeah, right, exactly.
I want to call a Japanese person a Jap today.
Yeah, I'll just call him a.
And I got other names for them.
Yeah, right. So my mother watches 12 Years a Slave, which I watched, and I actually there was one scene where I actually had to shut it off, and I messaged Jay Soffo, and I was like, dude, I can't watch this. It was the whipping scene. I don't know if you ever saw it.
I can't. I don't.
I can't. I couldn't sit through it. It was so bad. I couldn't sit through it. Right.
It's not because we weren't raised that way. It's not,
right. It was really
a normal person. And people say, oh, listen, like people from the 5 boroughs, like white people from the 5 boroughs, aren't the same as if they were raised in the country.
Right.
Because they're not. Because we went to school. High schools, elementary schools, everyone was mixed. Everyone was integrated. Everyone, so it's like you watch now. It's like, wow, what the fuck?
Right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Right. I mean, we could joke about it.
Yeah, but
I mean, not about that, but we could joke about, it. I don't know. My thing that bothers me is like if it's an off-color joke and it's legit funny, then it's funny. If it's a white joke
and it's funny,
it's funny. I laugh.
Right.
I enjoy it. Like it's not.
Yeah.
Everyone has their opinion about something, but it's like, no, I let it go. Like it's not.
Yeah. So my
mother hurt anyone by tongue.
I think we just got the title. How about that? How about political correctness? Oh wait, what did I just think? Political. That could be the title. Is political correctness? Anything could be funny. With Justin from Brooklyn or something like that. That's how anything could be funny. Anyway, my mother watches it and she tells me, "Oh my God, did you watch it? What we used to do to the." And I'm like, Ma, I was like, Ma, we didn't do anything. Grandma, your parents came from Italy. Yeah, we weren't even here. And she goes, I know. Yeah, whatever.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right. All right, so let's move on to the next topic. So apparently there was a study done by Morgan Stanley, and this blew me away. This absolutely blew me away when I heard this study. And the study showed that by 2030, 45% of working women ages 25 to 45 will be single, unmarried, with no kids. 45%. I believe it too. Well, what's your opinion on it?
Well, nobody wants. Well, you got females today. It's like, all right, let's hang out. Let's go for a drink. Let's have something to eat. Nah, I'm all right. I'm good. I'm independent.
Yeah.
Okay, fuck you.
Right.
But it's like, at the same time, it's like, you can't be a female and then cry when you're in your 50s. Like, oh,
I should have had kids.
Happened?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, listen, I don't have any kids. You don't have any kids. But it's like, that's our choice. And we're with females that.
It is the biggest regret of my life. And I could.
You know what? I was thinking about that. Every now and again, I think about it. It's like, you know what? I wish I had a kid when I was like 20, 25.
Yeah.
At least one.
It is the single biggest regret of my life that I didn't get married earlier. I mean, with my wife now, things were complicated, which is why we didn't have kids. But there was a time where I was engaged to somebody in my 20s and I screwed it all up. And, I was in the direction of having a family and children and a wife. And I didn't meet my wife till 10 years later after that. And I screwed that whole first thing up and screwed it all up. So
it is what it is.
Yeah. So listen, if you're a young girl and you go to college and you get a career, and there's nothing wrong with that, and you are 45 and you have no kids, but you got money in the bank and you're single and you think that's going to give you happiness, good luck. Good luck.
I'll be 40 November 21st. I'll be 40 in 3 weeks?
Yeah.
And it's like, fuck, man. I wish.
Yes.
I wish I had at least one,
Yeah.
even if I wasn't with the woman. Like
Right.
just something. But it's everyone thinks it's cool not to have kids. No, like I want someone to say, "Oh, hey, Dad, you want to hang out? You want to get some lunch? You want to do this? You want to do that?"
Right.
Like, yeah, because if I was 20 years old, had a kid, my kid be fucking 19 right now.
Yeah, right.
So yeah, let's go get something to eat.
Yeah, you'd be in college, or you'd be working, or you'd be teaching them a trade, or whatever the case is,
Got
right?
money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Women are lied to greatly, and the biggest lie women are lied to is that the most important thing in your life is going to be your career.
Well, women could have it easy.
And go ahead, explain.
Women could have it very easy. They could have a man that takes care of them.
Yeah.
They could have a man that provides, puts food on the table, gives them children.
Right.
Look at my sister. My sister's 47. My brother-in-law is, I think, 51. He's retired fire. He retired as a captain in the fire department. My sister hasn't worked in fucking 17 years. I'm like, what's so hard about your life?
Yeah, you got it good.
What are you crying about?
You got it good, and all that man and all men really want in return is respect.
A kiss, hello. When you walk in the door.
Respect. That's
How was your day? It was good. Okay, all right.
Yeah, that's it. Because we want what women don't understand is men want to take care of their wife and their kids. That's what instinctually, that's what we want to do. Like when I fix up something around the house, or if I take my wife on vacation, or if I buy her an expensive gift, that makes me feel good.
Yeah, it's like, all right, I worked for this. I want you to have the fruits of my labor.
And the majority of things that men are jealous about is not looks. It's a man that could provide better. That like if my wife ever came home and started talking about like a guy's new car that's better than mine, oh no, that's a no-go.
I don't know. We're different in that perspective,
because that is the equivalent of to a woman for me coming home and talking about how sexy and what a great body this friend. Yeah.
So unbelievable.
Yeah. And she wouldn't want to hear that. And I don't want to hear about some guy that just bought a brand new Mercedes or something like that. Right.
Yeah, we're different in that perspective because material things don't bother me. Like, I don't care. Like, if I say my girl came home talking about, this guy, his car, and this. Like, oh, that's terrific.
Yeah, no, it would bother.
It's like, it's just, for me, I know what I could offer.
Because I take it as disrespect. It's like, wait a minute.
It's very disrespectful. But I wouldn't get mad. I would get even. I'll say, okay, no problem. And I'm gonna fucking lick this woman's asshole. Hitting on me at the store, buying her Virginia Slims. Yeah. Like this. So yeah, all right, you like that car? Oh, wow. That's fucking swell.
Oh shit! All right, all right.
The next word?
Let's move on to the next topic. Okay, nobody knew who this person was until recently. Dylan Mulvaney. Now, Dylan Mulvaney is an actor. Like, I'm confused myself. This person, I'll just say this person because I don't know if I'm being gender correct or not. I'm confused myself. Was an actor, and he was in the Book of Mormon to play the Book of Mormon.
Oh, I think I heard some about this.
Yeah, and then 6 months ago, give or take, this guy decided that he was a woman, and he put on a dress and he put on a wig or grew his hair long or whatever, put makeup on, and now he is a TikTok sensation with like 8 million followers or 9 million followers. Anyway, so the first thing that popped up was She was in she. Or, I don't know. I don't
Hey.
know. Dylan is a guy's name. If she's a girl, wouldn't she change it to a girl's name? Or aren't you supposed to be like Danielle now or something?
Dylanette.
Yeah, like she still calls herself Dylan. So this is why I'm confused. I don't.
It's a joke. That's all it is.
So this person, Dylan, gets invited to the White House to interview Joe Biden.
Oh, is this the fucking jerk that's always on my fucking TikTok? That does the ads?
The ads for what?
Like the super over the top Bay guy.
Yeah, actually, he changed his. He decided he was a woman in March of 2020. He has 8 million TikTok followers.
So it's brand new. You woke up one day and said, "Hey, listen,
Yeah,
I'm still Dylan, but I'm a chick."
yeah. And he does this series on TikTok called Days of Girlhood.
Oh, I think this fucking. Hold on one second. What is it called? Days of Girlhood?
Yeah, Days of Girlhood. So apparently, he took notes of what it's like to be a woman. So some of the things that he wrote down was that he cried several times. He told someone he was fine when he wasn't. He ordered clothes that were too expensive for him. Oh,
I heard this. Oh, this fucking.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yes, exactly.
Wow. Okay.
And apparently this person takes estrogen shots, and it increased the size of her nipples. And Dylan says
What, the areolas or the
he says her nipples are the size of pepperonis now from the estrogen
areolas?
shots. The areolas, pepperoni.
That'll do it.
And the most interesting thing about this person is she doesn't tuck. She proudly has a crotch bulge in her pants.
Wiener.
So I don't understand. Like, do you want to be a woman or not? Because your name is still Dylan. You don't tuck. You still
got shadow. So I don't think. I don't think she's that serious about him.
Yeah, or she's just in Italian we say a doozy bots.
A fucking stunad.
But anyway, Joe Biden let him interview Joe Biden, and one of the questions was, should the state dictate whether to ban gender affirmation health care, which is a nice way of saying cut your junk off,
balls off.
Yeah, take testosterone shots. And Joe Biden's answer was they should not dictate it morally or legally.
Man, well, Joe Biden's into fucking kids, so
yeah.
It's sad when the United States of America's president has a fucking Dylan there interviewing him. He wouldn't be taking interviews from like hardcore journalists.
Yeah,
it's everything scripted.
Right.
So they let this fucking come on and say, "Oh yeah, we'll be the president." Dude, imagine you and I said, "Oh well, listen, my name is Justin or John. We're gonna be I'm female now. I want to interview the president of the United States."
That's pretty much what happened.
And we go on like this. So hold on, I look like a guy, I sound like a guy, but I'm not a guy. You got that, stupid? And then ask him like some crazy questions, like, all right, because they're talking about like fucking 7, 8, 9-year-olds that want to, like, oh, I'm a girl. So okay, so you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna give you the same chemicals that they give rapists.
Right.
To chemically castrate you.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
And it's like, and this guy's like, yeah, no, totally fucking cool.
It's fine.
Totally
That's fine. Yeah, you can have a complete hysterectomy at 14 years old because you think that you're a man.
Cool. You want to buy a fucking gun? No, that's bad.
Yeah, you want to protect yourself. No, okay.
Yeah.
No. Somebody breaks into your home and you shoot him. Which direction was he walking in? Oh, because if he was leaving, that's a problem.
Yeah. Was it in his back?
Yeah.
He's
Oh.
a werewolf.
Yeah, that's a big problem. Yeah.
I don't know. They're fucking dude. This is my opinion. This ain't facts. But the country now is in such disarray.
It's a mess. It's only gonna get worse.
It all started, and this is, like I said, my opinion. So it's not like facts or anything. But from what I noticed, once Obama got in, Obama ran on fundamentally changing the United States. Like he ran on it. He's like, "Whoa, we're gonna do this. We're gonna change. We're gonna change everything." And guys like me are like, here we go. Like, what the fuck is? Okay, men want to get married. Nobody cares. But then people on the other side were like, wait, what does that mean? Men will get married? Where's it end? So now we have, you can't call them a pedophile. You got to call them fucking MAPS.
What the hell's a
Minor
map?
attracted person.
Oh, dear God, man.
Because pedophile is offensive. The pedophiles, apparently.
Oh, my God. And here's the worst part about this guy, Dylan Mulvaney or whatever. After he became
a fucking guy with makeup.
After he became a TikTok sensation, he was featured by Forbes Power Women Summit.
Dude, I don't even fucking know anymore.
And he has major contracts with really, really large makeup companies now. So this guy's making a fortune because he just
hand over fist. He's like a Wall Street guy.
But here's what I don't get. Like I don't agree with it, but there's some kind of respect I have to give you.
I mean,
if you think you're a woman and you
can do whatever you want
and you go all in,
body, that's fine,
right?
But now you're gonna capitalize as a man. You're gonna capitalize on being a woman.
Yeah,
it's like, what are you doing? Like, you're not a woman. Like, what the fuck?
Are men just better at being women than women?
Okay, apparently men are better at it.
Yeah.
Fucking Caitlyn Jenner, he was the fucking woman of the year.
Yeah, that's right. And the other one, what was the other one that's in the cabinet? The president's cabinet.
Yeah, the general fucking
whatever. I don't remember her name, but you know, there's a certain amount of even though I don't agree with it, there's a certain amount of respect I give somebody that goes, look, I want to be a woman, so I am going to go all the way, cut everything away. I am going to take estrogen, change my name, legally change my name. That's it. I am no longer a man. Even though I can't comprehend it, there's a certain amount of respect I have to give the person for going all out.
Imagine being a man with a pussy. You can still come in a female's pussy and get her pregnant.
Yeah, right.
I'm about to bust a nut. Came out of my fucking vagina hole. No, we're gonna be parents.
Yeah, right. But this guy literally just put on a wig and makeup. And
maybe he's extremely smart.
He does take estrogen shots, but he refuses to get his junk cut away. And he exposes it in his pants proudly. And he even says that people gaze at his bulge when he's dressed as a woman.
No gazes at my bulge when I wear gray sweatpants.
Yeah.
Females.
Yeah. No, I don't get that, unfortunately.
No, why not?
I don't know.
Yeah.
We're probably
lips. Those lips.
We're probably around different females or something. I don't know. Either that or just
I'm around. Yeah, the guy females.
I don't get it. So it's basically a free for all, man. Like you could say you're a guy and just put on a wig, or a girl and just put on a wig. Or you don't have to change your name. You don't have to change your gender because people are still calling him, and his name is still Dylan. So these are all the things that.
Dylan from Predator? Dylan.
Yeah.
Got too many pencils.
I don't know. It's fucking strange, man. I don't know.
Right,
And
you
he's
gotta call me Justin. I'm gonna be a fucking cat. I'm gonna lay around the house all fucking day,
yeah,
butt naked. I'm gonna lick my own balls. And then, when you get home, you gotta feed me. If you don't feed me, I'm gonna knock shit off the fucking counter.
and you got to cough up a hairball every so
That's
often.
what cats do. Yeah, hell yeah. Fuck that, man.
Unbelievable.
Retards.
That's 4 times I gotta bleep that out.
That's all right. Oh, did you see the thing with Greta Thunberg?
That's the girl, the teenage kid.
The one who I'm pretty sure she has half Down syndrome.
What?
She's half Down syndrome tonight. She's half her 5. She has half Down syndrome. She got a normal dad with a mother who has Down syndrome.
Get out of here.
You look at her, bro. She's half Down syndrome tonight.
Greta Thunberg. Here we go. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, you do. She does kind of resemble it a little bit. You're right.
Yeah. That's why I said half.
Sweet. Oh, what does it say? Early life. Here we go. January 3rd, 2003, in Sweden, the daughter of opera singer Melina Emner and actor Savante Thunberg. Her paternal grandfather was actor. Oh, she was a sister. I don't know. It doesn't say anything about that, but it doesn't mean you're wrong.
No, I'm not saying she does. I'm saying looks like she does.
Oh, I thought you were serious.
That wasn't an actual fact. It was just it was observation.
You might as well make it 6 because I'm the fucking retard.
No, she wasn't actually retarded.
Oh, God.
She just looks the part.
Okay. All right. Last question.
I Googled that. What was that? Wikipedia?
Yeah. I just Googled it.
Yeah, the 19-year-old is going to change the fucking world.
Oh, that's retarded. When she was in high school, 7. That. Last question.
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah. Did you believe your mother when she told you that you were the most handsome kid in Brooklyn growing up?
Absolutely.
Yeah, my mother told me the same thing.
To this day,
No, my mother's no. Somebody's lying.
Hey, listen. Well, the whole public's lying.
Yeah. My mother used to say that. You're the most handsome kid in Brooklyn.
That's kind of the most handsome guy in the public school system. Now, growing up, I'm like, oh, I ain't saying much.
You're the most handsome boy in Brooklyn.
Let me comb your hair.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. That's not a bad first episode of Political Correctness. Anything is funny with Justin from Brooklyn. I think that's going to be.
Imagine what we could do if it was just like we were in public.
Yeah, I know.
Imagine how funny it would be then.
If we could go. Oh, what do you mean? What do you mean? You might be giving me an idea. What do you mean?
If we were public, like we were not on YouTube or maybe Twitter.
No, Rumble.
See, listen, my whole thing is the R word.
Right.
Because I'm not offended by that. So how come I can't say it?
Yeah.
Are there many people with Down syndrome watching your show?
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't
know. There's probably a bunch of them.
Yeah. Probably.
Whoa, why do you say that? Fucking asshole.
I really like serious and silliness.
I used to. So they call me a goddamn retard. Let me drink my apple juice.
Oh shit! You're a pisser.
And by the way, my mother was right. I am the most handsome kid in Brooklyn.
That's yeah, apparently. My mother lied to me, boy.
Man, she don't lie, man.
Hugs before drugs. Remember that one?
Yeah, I took it the wrong way though.
Yeah. Hugs are better than drugs.
Hugs and drugs. It's like, well, can't do both.
Yeah, right. There was a comedian that said he knew his mother was lying because he never took a He took a train up to Harlem for a hug at 4:00 in the morning.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
All right. That's it for the first episode of Political Correctness. Anything could be funny with Justin from Brooklyn.
We gotta get Michael Franchese on this.
Michael Franchese, why?
Sonny Franchese's kid.
Okay.
That mobster guy.
Yeah, I know. He's got like 14 billion followers. Why would he come on mine?
I don't know. I sent him a comment on one of his, and he's like, "Oh, do you watch it?" And I lied. I was like, "No."
Why'd you lie?
I don't know. I said, "Yeah." I was like, "Yeah, no." I totally fucking watched it.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Hey, listen, buddy of mine and me, we do this podcast. Do you want to be on it?" He pretty much got fucking ignored.
Of course.
I was like, you know what? Fuck you.
Well, next time you do it, okay? Do this. This is my secret. When I approach somebody, I send them a video that is similar to their genre or within their own genre. So, like, I am going to be having Anthony Hootie Russo, who was on Vlad TV. He was a Gambino associate, went to prison for drug dealing. He's going to be on this week. But I sent him, I already interviewed Larry Mazza several times, Frankie Steele, Anthony Ruggiano, Rita Gigante, Joey Miami. The list goes on and on and on. And then once they see that, they go, "Oh, okay, he's serious." So you could try that.
Holding out a tattletale.
Yeah, so you could try that. Like next time you look at, and I do that for like every, at pretty much every genre.
What am I gonna send them?
This
is me making fun of fucking retards. If you like it, come join us.
Yeah, we'll do it together.
We got blur the retard word out.
All right, you lunatic. I'm out of here.
All right, send me the link when you edit everything.
You got it, brother. I'll talk to you soon.
All right, later, John.
Later.